Concendo Sodalitas, the golden trap of naive spirituality. From hopium channelings to self-empowerment, moving beyond, waiting for saviors, and owning your journey. Greetings to the fratres and sorores of Concendo. This is an alert, not a verdict, a compass, not a sentence. We bring shadows into the light so you may recognize them. Not to breed discord, but to dissolve illusions. Remember, everything is part of the great game of consciousness. Even the manipulators are fractals of the same source as you. Take these words as a step on the path, not a place to camp. Those who work in service to the One often stumble into a subtle snare, placing blind trust in lofty-sounding messages that conceal ego-driven agendas. On Earth, one of the most polarized matrices, even advanced civilizations play power games. Some wield disinformation as a tool, aligning with beings of similar vibration to preserve the status quo. Here at Concendo, we will always choose the uncomfortable truth over the comforting lie. This reality we inhabit was designed to keep humanity cut off from its essence, not for millennia, but for eons. The time to awaken and end that cycle is now. The global web mirrors duality. It can reveal wisdom, and it can magnify deception. In this theater, the danger lies not only with the ill-intentioned, but also with the well-meaning naive, those who share channelings from figures like Ashtar Sharan, Sananda, or Maitreya without ever questioning them. We name these not to spark outrage, but to spark discernment. In a dystopian matrix, even love and light can be nothing more than smoke and mirrors. The New Age movement has sold a seductive illusion that 5D is a realm of endless peace, where higher beings will do for us what we will not do for ourselves. This is simply religion dressed in new robes. The flaw is not in exploring other densities, for no dimension is higher or lower, only different frequencies of the same dream, but in obsessing over escaping 3D as if it were a prison. That urge is a kind of metaphysical suicide, trading one cell for another and calling it freedom. The fifth dimension is not paradise. It is merely another stage of duality, as the wars of Orion and Tiamat attest, where the character, however comfortable, remains asleep. You may visit it as part of the grand adventure, but if you go there only to flee, you are simply weaving a new veil for yourself. True ascension is not moving to another realm. It is transcending the need for any of them. Home is not a location in space-time. It is the silence that watches the play. No one from the fifth dimension, or from anywhere else, is coming to save us. We are the dimensions themselves, dreaming we are trapped inside them. Yes, intraterrestrial civilizations, like the Agarthians, exist, but their interest in us is not selfless. They dwell in stable environments with advanced technologies, yet have rarely intervened in our crises: plague, war, famine. Only when humanity achieved nuclear capability did they act more directly, not for our benefit, but for their own survival. Their channelings are often tools of influence, concealing their true origins. Does that make them evil? No. They are simply players in a larger game. Our task is to stop playing as pawns. Some origin myths, like that of the Anunnaki, the reptilian race said to have created humanity, have been intentionally distorted to keep us in metaphysical submission. Zecharia Sitchin, an Illuminati insider, translated the Sumerian tablets with convenient omissions. Other tales, like Flat Earth, are petty distractions meant to pull us backwards. This is not a call to despair, but to discernment. Yes, genuine channelings exist, rare though they may be. Yes, benevolent beings exist, but they will not walk your path for you. The deeper question is, why do you need an intermediary? The greatest keeper of truth is not in religions, priests, gurus, or even concendo. It is within you. You are a fractal of the source, carrying all wisdom. Your intuition is the only infallible guru. No race, dimension, or spiritual hierarchy, however exalted its self-presentation, has authority over your journey. We inhabit one of the most challenging matrices in the cosmos, and this is no accident. It was chosen. Here, heroes do not slay outer dragons. They confront the illusions within. When you realize you were never truly trapped, only pretending to be, the game changes. And then, the Matrix ceases to be a prison and becomes a divine playground. Everything described here, the wars, the manipulations, the false lights, are projections of a fragmented consciousness. The next step is to grasp the greatest secret. All of it is a self-created dream. The manipulators, the victims, the heroes, all of them are you, wearing different masks. When that truth fully lands, even awakening becomes a game. Until then, keep your clarity, but don't take the game too seriously. In the eternity of the I Am, sincere wishes of ascension. Concendo sodalitas.